Friends and family, this is the most not talked about hidden subject that there's going to be across America. Every time I've posted it, it gets taken down, so I'm going to have to do it this way. What you're seeing are the 5G towers. When they went on to high alert, they hit 750,000 watts, and look at that, they popped up on the reflectivity index. And also, we see a weird burst that happened up in Montana around our Minutemen. But then we also see stuff that happened just like in the Midwest, and it happened. Then they were wondering about, like, hey, we're going to have tornadoes. Well, of course, they're probably going to be for sure about tornadoes when they have 750,000 watt towers that beam off. These things are bigger than most radio stations, and they're circular. So when they pop up as a circle, it's pretty obvious to tell what they are. Now, see all those towers? Those are 5G towers. And that's what happened. And then as soon as that happened, we had all this wicked weather that happened. So are they using these as weather manipulation? Well, personally, I would like to be informed if we're going to be around, or if we're going to be fried in the middle of the night, 750,000 watts. I'd like to know so I could take a trip and just not be a part of the experiment. What about you? So every time I've tried to post this, it's been basically taken down immediately, whether it's been on any of the other platforms. This is so top secret, and I'm not kidding you. See how it basically, the towers are directly affecting the weather patterns that we have. They turn these on in the middle of the night from like 9 p.m. when we were sleeping, and then they did this again. But the whole entire East Coast of the United States has been affected. It's not so heavily predominant in Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, but weird streaking has happened. Okay, and so people have caught this on the radar, and as it flashed, like I said, only safe states, North Dakota, South Dakota, parts of Wyoming, parts of Nebraska, parts of Colorado. Other than that, most of our country, okay, got this pretty wicked dose of radiation. Now, again, I think that before they go pulling this type of crap on us, that we should be informed so that we could take a road trip and go somewhere else. Did you see how our entire country, look at that, lit up? Okay, the entire thing lit up because we're being part of a science experiment. Okay, there again, look at how this happened while we're sleeping. And in the Midwest, this happened. And then, lo and behold, the weather patterns kicked off. And the government was so sure, hey, we're going to have horrible tornadoes. Well, how are you so sure? And then how come they happened? Look at these perfectly round radiation circles and bursts. Look at how it hit the entire East Coast. Look at how we've had 28 tornadoes that then kicked off in Ohio, in Illinois, in those areas. And is it a coincidence that it was also when they pulsated 5G? So please like, please share, please subscribe. This is some pretty secretive information. And of course, the people that control us in every type of way are the telecommunications giants. We love them, don't we? And somehow should we let China make our phones when they could up the radiation? There could be a chip in there that we're unaware of. But then even with the towers, 4G, 3G, it was all fine. I don't think we needed the extra 750,000 watts. Look at that. The entire United States lights up. And then we have these horrific weather patterns that kick off right afterwards. Again, look at all of North Texas right there into Oklahoma. Only the Panhandle was not affected, and lo and behold, look at the weather patterns that kicked off immediately afterward. Anyways, this is just some sort of speculation, but I think we should all know if we're getting radiated. God bless.